What up, y'all? This DJ Storyteller back. It's Monday. Got that NFL roundup. You already know what it is. Uh, yeah, I couldn't do my normal stuff that I did last week due to, I guess I had maybe a touch of the flu or who knows. But I know I was down and out for a little bit. Um, so the first game was Philly over Houston. That was last Thursday. Philly went up 29-17. They're still undefeated. I don't think they'll go undefeated the whole year. They're gonna have somebody. They're gonna sleep on somebody, and somebody that person they sleep on is gonna be the one to beat them. Chargers over Atlanta. This is from Sunday's games. The Philly game was Thursday. Chargers over Atlanta 2017. Shout out to the Chargers. I mean not the Chargers. To Atlanta Falcons for doing a takeoff ceremony at the beginning of the game. They gave a little shout out to Takeoff. He lost his life on Halloween over a dice game, which is crazy. But life is wild these days. We got Miami over Chicago, 35-32. Justin Fields broke a 20-year record held by Michael Vick. I think he had a 61-yard touchdown on foot, which is I think the longest run by a quarterback in a while for a touchdown. And I know Daniel Jones did it last year, the year before. He ran an 80-yard touchdown, but he also didn't make it in the end zone. He fell on his own right before the end zone. It was a hilarious play. But yeah, Justin Fields doing his thing. It was a good game. Like they barely lost 35-32. But again, they're just missing one or two pieces on that offense they need to help them overcome these little 7-point, 3-point losses that they've been taking lately. To the next game, Cincinnati over Carolina, 42-21. Joe Mixon went off yesterday. He had 5 touchdowns, ended up with like 55 points on fantasy football. Yeah, he killed it. Whoever had him on their fantasy, if you didn't win with just having him on your team, then your team must obviously be trash. Anyway, we got Detroit over Green Bay, 15-9. Aaron Rodgers still struggling. Jacksonville over the Raiders, 27-20. It looks like that trade for Davante Adams isn't working so well for the Raiders. I mean, he's putting up numbers and all that stuff, but it's looking they're not looking too good right now as far as the standing wise. We got the Patriots over the Colts, 26-3. The Colts just fired their head coach for the slow start that they're having right now, so they let him go. We got the Jets over the Bills, 20-17. The Jets look for real. I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people starting to be Jets fans all of a sudden, but they actually have a solid team. They had Josh Allen throwing picks left and right yesterday, and their defense was on point. Did what they needed to do. Good game, another good game for Sunday. Minnesota over Washington, 20-17. I can't say anything bad about Washington. They're losing. The games that they're losing are like 3 and 7 points. So they're missing a couple things too for them to get over that hump to be a contending team in the NFC. Got Seattle over Arizona, 31-21. Tampa Bay over the Rams, 16-13. They left Brady with 30 seconds, I think, that was left on the clock at the end of the game. And of course he scored or got the team into scoring position. Brady also surpassed 100,000 passing yards in his career. I think he's the first one to ever do that. And then last night we had Kansas City over the Titans, 20-17 in overtime. Still, that was a good game too. I honestly thought Tennessee was gonna pull it out, but I think Patrick Mahomes likes playing from a deficit so he can show that he got the skills to pull the game out. One more stat that I forgot about in the Miami game: Tyreek Hill has just set a new record for the most receiving yards in the player's first 9 games in the Super Bowl era, surpassing Calvin Johnson for 2013. So that was another record that has been sitting for a while that nobody has been able to pass until now. Shout out to the Dolphins. Shout out to Tyreek Hill doing his thing. Tonight we got the Raiders. Not the Ravens. The Raiders. The Ravens versus the Saints. It could go either way. You never know. The Saints had a big win a couple weeks ago where they blanked somebody 26-0. Yeah, who knows? They could do it tonight. I hope they do because I'm up in fantasy right now. I think by 9 or 11 points, one of the two. And the player that I'm playing against has Justin Tucker. I think that's the kicker's name, and Baltimore's defense. So I need the Saints to just run it up, just run it up, please, so I can win. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day, a happy Monday. See y'all Thursday. Oh yeah, new show Thursday. We might have a special guest on there. Not 100% sure just yet, but I will be back up here the rest of the week to inform you guys what's going on, and just to give my input and outtakes of what's going on throughout the week. And don't forget, tomorrow is a very important day. It's election day, so get out there and vote. We need everybody to put their vote in. I don't care if you think it doesn't exist or it doesn't matter. It does. We need to get out there and vote. Y'all have a good one. Peace.